Hey, this is Mark, markgps.com. Today we're going to look at 48674 Vista Viejo Drive. This is a 4-bedroom, 6-bath, 3,346 square foot home. It is listed for $2,150,000. And a big shout out to Mike Patakis with the Desert Sotheby's International Realty Group. Thank you for letting me get this video. It's always easier for my out-of-town guests to know ahead of time whether it's worth coming to town. We're inside the gated community here. I don't have the name of the community, but it's really nice because at least it cuts that off. Homes are super cute. You can see the neighbors here. And I am gonna go up towards the door. Mike's getting it all set up so that it's in fairly good shape for us. And I'll take a look at the pool. The pool is gonna be on this side behind the large bush that you see there right now. Okay, so I was just in the road and here's the bush, and I've opened up the gate to the front. So this is where our pool is. Nice views of the mountains from here, which is always, Palm Desert is great because it goes along the mountain ridge. So you get some really beautiful views to the west. This is a west facing view. 74 is the street that's just beyond. We've got a very nice pool and spa here. It's got tile backsplash, raised area, lots of sitting area, which is really nice. And then you've got the table and chairs down the side. That's your barbecue, and then you have the pergola on the far side where you're gonna have dining, and that's gonna be off of one of the living areas. Excuse me as I sneeze. Mike is working on getting us inside, but the pool equipment, I'll have to locate that. It must be on the other side, which is nice. You don't really hear it here. All you've got is the actual activity of the pool itself. All right, so I moved to the back. We're on the total opposite side, looking down at the barbecue, so we'll use that as the point of reference. And I'm staying outside because we're still working on a key. But as I come around, you're gonna see the backyard and the casita. And so this pergola is really nice. It's a moving louvered area. It has 2 infrared heaters, which is really great. You have a nice area for dining, little cutouts that are kind of fun, and you have a seating area. You can see that there's a terrific view here, which is going towards the east and the south. And then you have the casita. So the casita is separate. Okay, perfect. I'll be there in a second. Mike has gotten us in. The casita has a powder room. It doesn't have a 3/4 bath. It's got a powder room. So right now it's set up as a gym, which is really nice. There's a lot of space here. And then on the back corner, we have a sink and toilet. So if you wanted to use this as a place to sleep, you could technically have that happen, but somebody would have to shower inside, which would not be a problem. Okay, so we are in, so I am going to take us inside and we will see the rest of that. As I look out of the casita back at the pergola, I'm now looking north, and you can see the mountains that direction as well. So there's some really great views here. All right, Mike has opened everything up. He doesn't want to be featured, so he's moved out. So I'm gonna come in the front door and we'll just do a quick roundabout on everything that's here. I'm gonna close the door because it's hot. Well, it's not too hot outside, but anyhow. Central atrium. So this is really nice. The house kind of goes around. It was originally a Mediterranean, Mike was telling me. So they did a beautiful job redoing this and getting that to become very contemporary. The center of this is a really nice sitting area. They put some great shade structures in there. And then there's sliders to the main living area on this side, and then there's a door to the other side. So super fun. As I swing around, you're gonna see the sunken living room. I love it. They've got a different tile in here. It looks like it's a engineered wood. Yep, feels like an engineered wood. Looks really pretty. You can see the mountains to the west, so that's what we were seeing from the pool. Pool is on the other side of this window, in fact. And yeah, really pretty views. Don't hear the road here at all, which is nice. And as I come around, you can just see this really generous size. There's a door to the left that goes outside, so you can connect to the barbecue area and the side patio, and even to the pool area in the front if you wanted to. They've put some supports in here. I don't know if those are structural or not, but they look really cool. And you can see that there's sort of a floating stair. That's how I came down. And this nice separation, very contemporary, is to the entry hallway, and that's where I started this. All right, so let's work our way around. So I'll just poke my head out into the atrium. Love the water feature. This is really well executed. Very nicely done. And she's got some pebbles on the wall there as art, and another door that goes over to the hallway where bedrooms are on that side. So again, this is a 4-bedroom, so we'll kind of work through all of them. Down this hallway would be the primary bedroom. So I'll get there in a roundabout way. I'm gonna pull back so you can see the Saarinen table with chairs. Love it. And the nice floating vanities for, you know, different dining room stuff. That's the outside side patio, which we sort of started with in the first videos. And then here is your kitchen. Kitchen's got a great big integrated refrigerator. I didn't open it up, probably something like a Sub-Zero. I see KitchenAid appliances, and then there's a electric cooktop. It's probably induction. Really nice, a little pop of color there with the yellow on the far side. That is an appliance garage that you see. And then as I go through past the sliders that are going to the side yard, we are going towards the back patio that had the pergola. What we have is a little room here. This is the office. There's no closet on this. And this is off of the primary bedroom. So it's not a bedroom. This would be an office. And then as you come through this door, which closes off, you have the bedroom here. So this has a bathroom, 3/4 bath. So if somebody were staying in that office, they could use this bathroom. And then there is a second bathroom on the other side. So it's sort of his and her bathroom situation off of this really great primary. So the primary is looking out on that seating area next to the Casita, and you can see the view outside. So nice sliders. These are all aluminum sliders, which are great. View, Casita. I did close the door, so that's not open anymore. And then you can see the generous size here. Nice big closet. In fact, you can see me. Hey, markgtkowski.com if you've got questions about real estate in the desert. Washer dryer hookup in the walk-in closet. And then you can see that there. And then we have the second bathroom that's off of the primary. So this has got, again, pops of color are in all the rooms. This has got a floating vanity. It's got the mirror. Hey, markgtkowski.com. And then you've got a nice shower situation going on. It doesn't have a grate change, so it's just a walk-in. You have your Toto toilet. So you have the ability to not use toilet paper. And then here is a second walk-in closet. So this is really beautifully done. There's a sliding door there to cut that off if you want to. And that finishes off this side. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take the hallway I showed you but did not come down back out towards the atrium and the living room. So you can see how that all connects and pop out in the dining room. So again, you're gonna see all the storage for different dining and even kitchen stuff. That could be pantry overhaul if you need. As I see the front door, I'm gonna come around the corner. First door here is gonna be a closet, and you can see a vent at the bottom. That is where the AC is located. It's in the garage. 3-car garage is just beyond the second door here to the right. That goes to the 3-car garage. And then as I come down the hallway, we're gonna have the first, and well, this is the primary, it's the guest bath. So when you have friends over, this is where they're gonna go and use the loo. So you can kind of see the toilet there in the mirror, and you see me. And I'm gonna come around the corner, and you're gonna have the laundry room over on this side. So it's, this is the main laundry as opposed to the laundry that's in the primary. So that's a nice space. As I come back around, you're gonna see the door that's on this side from the atrium. I pointed that out earlier. And then as I keep going around, we're gonna come to bedroom 1, 2, 3. I guess this would be the third one. Those one on the corner, 1, 2, they're saying 6. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'm gonna have to work this all out. All right, so this one, really nice bedroom, good size, queen size bed, lots of closet space. And then as I go down the hallway a little bit more, you're gonna see me in the mirror there. That's the ensuite for this. So this is a really beautiful bedroom as well. This could accommodate a king size. I believe that is a queen size bed. Nice walk-in closets. You're gonna have the bathroom here. Hey, again. This is really nice. And all the tile, all the finishes are great. I really like everything that is in here. Okay, so this to me says we have one bedroom here, we have the bedroom beyond, we have the primary bedroom, we have what I thought was in the office, but it's got the 3/4 bath, so that would be another bedroom, and then we've got the casita, so that would give us 5 right there. And I'm gonna have to give some thought where the sixth one is. So let me do the math and I'm gonna leave you for a second. All right, I'm just back in the living room to finish this off. It's 4 bedrooms. I don't know why I'm looking for 6. So it is 4. It is a den on the far side. This is Mark just having his day. Anyhow, great house, loving it. Really love the main living area. It's very pretty. And with that, I will let you go. Take care.